bridge hip abduction. 1. Lie down on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor about hip width apart. 2. Lift your hips up until your body forms a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. 3. While keeping your hips raised, gently move your knees outward and then bring them back together. 4. Hold the bridge position steady throughout this movement. 5. Repeat the outward and inward motion for 30 times, then lower your hips back down to the floor.
What you want, don't ever call me a side. You know what I want, girl, I'm tryna make you mine. Hey, yo, excuse me, please don't confuse me. Liquid in my cup, I keep it juicy, juicy.
I used to be like that way back then. I was way back then. I had bricks back then. On the hip, in case the ops pull up. My homie Tabby always had the hook up.
What you want, don't ever call me a side. You know what I want, girl, I'm tryna make you
Adductor, stretch. 1. Lie on your back with your legs straight and arms at your sides. 2. Slowly spread your legs apart as much as you comfortably can. 3. Keep your lower back on the floor and focus on relaxing your muscles. 4. Breathe deeply to help your inner thighs stretch. 5. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, then repeat 45 times for a deeper stretch. Frog hip thrust. 1. Sit on the ground with your upper back against a bench or stable surface. 2. Bring the soles of your feet together with knees bent outwards in a frog position. 3. Drive through your heels and thrust your hips upwards, squeezing your glutes at the top. 4. Lower your hips back down to the starting position and repeat for 30 repetitions.
I used to be like that way back then. I was way back then. I had bricks back then. On the hip, in case the ops pull up. My homie Tabby always had the hook up.
what you want, don't ever call me a side. You know what I want, girl, I'm tryna make you mine. Hey, yo, excuse me, please don't confuse me. Liquid in my cup, I keep it juicy, juicy.
I used to be like that way back then. I was way back then. I had bricks back then. On the hip, in case the ops pull up. My homie Tabby always
Keen to chest stretch. 1. Lie on your back with one leg bent and the foot flat on the floor, the other leg extended towards the ceiling. 2. Pull the extended leg's knee towards your chest. 3. Push through the heel of the bent leg to lift your hips off the floor into a bridge. 4. Lower your hips back down without touching the floor and repeat. 5. Perform 30 repetitions before switching legs.
If you want me to freeze up, I know now I found the flow.
Bent leg side kick. 1. Begin on all fours with your hands under your shoulders and knees under your hips. 2. Keeping your knee bent at a 90-degree angle, lift one leg out to the side, keeping your hip stable. 3. Lower your leg back to the starting position without resting it on the ground and repeat.
Tabby always had the hook up.
what you want, don't ever call me a side. You know what I want, girl, I'm tryna make you mine. Hey, yo, excuse me, please don't confuse me. Liquid in my cup, I keep it juicy, juicy.
I used to be like that way back then. I was way back then. I had bricks back then. On the hip, in case the ops pull up. Tabby always had the hook up.
Oh, don't think he ever really knew me. I run quite a distance, so in some ways I'm truly different. In some ways I kept my soul. Don't think he ever really knew.
Bent leg kick back. 1. Start on all fours with your hands under your shoulders and knees under your hips. 2. Keeping your knee bent, lift one leg up behind you until your thigh is parallel with the floor. 3. Lower your knee back down without touching the floor and repeat. Kneeling plank. In this exercise, start on all fours with your hands under your shoulders and knees under your hip. 2. Keeping your knee bent, lift one leg up behind you until your thigh is parallel with the floor. 3. Lower your knee back down without touching the floor and repeat the movement smoothly. 4. Complete 30 repetitions on one side before switching to the other leg. Lying side to side knee. 1. Lie on your back with your arms extended out to the sides for support. 2. Lift your knees towards your chest, keeping them together. 3. Slowly lower your knees to one side, going only as far as you can while keeping your opposite shoulder blade on the floor. 4. Use your abdominal muscles to bring your knees back to the center. 5. Lower your knees to the opposite side and repeat.
What you want, don't ever call me a side. You know what I want, girl, I'm tryna make you my chick. Hey, yo, excuse me, please don't confuse me. Liquid in my cup, I keep it juicy, juicy.
I used to be like that way back then. I was way back then. I had braids back then. I'm on the hip in case the obstacle. My homie Tabby always had the hook up. You
Me what you want, don't ever call me a side. You know what I want, girl, I'm tryna make you my chick. Hey, yo, excuse me, please don't confuse me.
Side to side knee tuck. 1. Start in a high plank position with your hands under your shoulders. 2. Jump and tuck your knees towards your right elbow. 3. Jump back to the plank position. 4. Jump and tuck your knees towards your left elbow.
In some ways I'm truly different. In some ways I kept my soul. Don't think you ever really knew me. We're quite a distance. In some ways I'm truly different. In some ways I kept my soul. You never really knew me. You never really knew me. Don't think you ever really knew me. I have run quite a distance.
Sitting lotus hip horizontal rotation. 1. Sit on the floor with your legs crossed in a lotus or comfortable cross-legged position. 2. Place your hands on your knees or the floor for stability. 3. Engage your core and glutes as you gently rotate your hips from side to side. 4. Keep the movement horizontal and avoid lifting your sit bones off the floor. 5. Perform the rotation smoothly and focus on your pelvic muscles.
back then. I'm on the hip in case the obstacle. My homie Tabby always had the hook up. You
Me what you want, don't ever call me a side. You know what I want, girl, I'm tryna make you my chick. Hey, yo, excuse me, please don't confuse me. Liquid in my cup, I keep it juicy, juicy.
I used to be like that way back then. I was way back then. I had braids back then. I'm on the hip in case the obstacle. My homie Tabby always had the hook up.
Kneeling hip thrust. 1. Start in a kneeling position with your feet together and your body upright. 2. Lean back slightly and thrust your hips forward, engaging your glutes. 3. Return to the starting position with control. Repeat for 20, 30, and 50 of repetitions, respectively. Switch. 1. Sit on the floor with your legs at 90-degree angles. One leg in front of you and one behind. 2. Keep your hands on the floor for balance if needed. Rotate your hips to switch the position of your legs, moving the front leg to the back and the back leg to the front. 4. Ensure each leg is bent at a 90-degree angle after the switch. Skater squat. 1. Stand on one leg with your arms extended in front for balance. 2. Bend your supporting knee to lower your body while extending the other leg behind you. 3. Lower down as far as you can while maintaining balance and proper alignment. 4. Push through the supporting leg to return to the starting position. Sumo squat side lunge. 1. Stand with your feet wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointing out. 2. Perform a sumo squat by bending your knees and lowering your hips. 3. As you rise, step to the side into a side lunge, bending one knee while keeping the other leg straight. 4. Return to the sumo squat position and repeat on the other side. Standing side leg rise. 1. Stand with your feet together and hold onto a chair or wall for balance if needed. 2. Slowly lift one leg to the side, keeping your toes pointing forward. 3. Raise the leg as high as you can without tilting your torso. 4. Lower the leg back down with control.
What you want, don't ever call me a side. You know what I want, girl, I'm tryna make you mine.